Yo, what's going on out there, fight world? This your boy Money back with another one, fam. And this one here is on two future Hall of Fames in this fight game. We have Errol the True Spence Jr., the king of the welterweight division. Then we have Terence T-Boy Crawford, who's the number 2 welterweight in the world. But to some, he's the number 1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. Now, we all know this is the fight that we all want. And they've been going back and forth and things been getting heated. But now Terence Crawford, he came out, he tried to discredit Yordenis Ugas for being on Errol Spence's resume, after he praised Yordenis Ugas. And Crawford said, it's going to be a good fight. I give Spence a little bit of an edge, but I think Ugas has what it takes to derail Errol Spence, right? So this was Crawford thought in the beginning before Ugas and Errol Spence had a fight. But then after Errol Spence beat Yordenis Ugas, and Errol Spence, let Terence Boy Crawford know that, look, I've been putting in the hard work. I've been fighting all the tougher competitions. All you had to do was come and sign the fucking contract, get you a hell of a check, right? And we get in there and get the people what they want. But then after Errol Spence broke it down to Terence Crawford that, I've been fighting a better competition, then, Terence Crawford called himself kind of discrediting Yordenis Ugas. He came out on his Twitter and said, Ugas was beat how many times before you fought him? He's a good fighter. That's before the pack fight. They was looking at him like a tough gatekeeper. So you right. You doing the heavy lifting, laugh out loud. When you said you out your own mouth was taking an easy route. So now he want to discredit Errol Spence and want to make it look like, well, Errol Spence, you fighting all the weaker competition. Okay, you fought Yordenis Ugas, but Yordenis Ugas wasn't all that. He wasn't this, he wasn't that. Listen, Yordenis Ugas was the number 3 welterweight in the world with the Super WBA scrap. With the Super WBA scrap. You understand? Not only that, Yordenis Ugas beat Manny Pacquiao, a fighter that you was chasing your whole fucking career. And you still had 2 opportunities to fight him, but Bob Earn, for whatever reason, didn't make him happen because, the shit that happened with the pandemic, and then Bomac and y'all fucked up the second time fighting Manny Pacquiao. Errol Spence was going to fight Manny Pacquiao, but he had a torn adductor. But then Yordenis Ugas faced him, beat his motherfucking ass, right? Claimed the title for real because people kept saying it was Manny Pacquiao title. So Yordenis Ugas became the Super WBA champion, beat Manny Pacquiao, and we seen Errol Spence go in there and stop Yordenis Ugas, break his motherfucking orbital bone, break his ribs, and had him pissing blood. You dig what I'm saying? So when it comes to U-turns, Boy Crawford, now you want to discredit Yordenis Ugas now. Now you want to discredit him. When you had all the opportunities to face Yordenis Ugas, now we know he beat you in the amateurs, right? And if I'm wrong, I stand corrected. But Yordenis Ugas beat Terence Boy Crawford in the amateurs. Now, you had all the opportunities in the world to fight Yordenis Ugas. All the opportunities. Ugas wanted to fight you or Errol Spence. When he first got elevated to the Super WBA champion, right? You could have went out there and tried to petition to fight him. But you didn't. You didn't want to face him. You kept doing what you doing with Bob Earn, and y'all just kept trying to put yourself in a position to get an Errol Spence fight, and the less dangerous y'all can get there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Face the least fighters that got the most that's not that's dangerous, right? So y'all took the least dangerous road to get to Errol Spence. Errol Spence took the tougher road to make shit happen to fight you for undisputed at 147 pounds. You know what I'm saying? He fought the tougher competition. He fought all the world champions coming off of injuries. You know what I'm saying? So you can't discredit this man when he's saying what he's saying. It's not like he's shitting on you, but the facts are the facts. The facts are the facts. Like I said, I made a way for you at 147 to come fight for undisputed, and you still duck me. You still duck me. You know what I mean? You fought Kell Brook. Kell Brook was over the hill. You fought Sean Porter. Sean Porter was 1 foot out the door. So you didn't really have to fight the tougher Kell Brook and the tougher Sean Porter. No matter how you try to slice and dice it, no matter how the fans try to run with that shit or none of that. You fought the lesser of the 2. Period. Period, bro. And I say the same thing about Errol Spence if the roles were reversed. But at the end of the day, you try to come out here and discredit Yordenis Ugas after you gave Yordenis Ugas credit to make Errol Spence look like he ain't fighting tough competition. To make it look like, yeah, you on the same level as him at the 147-pound division, which is not true, bro. Which is not true. Errol Spence did more than you at 147. That's why he's the A side. That's why you're willing to let him be the A side. You know he's the A side. Period, bro. He did more inside the ring at 147 for us inside the ring, and he did more outside the ring for the business in the boxing game. These are facts. This is not hate. This is not throwing salt on Terence Boy Crawford. When people always want to make like, oh, Money Brown, you just be hating on Terence Boy Crawford for Errol Spence. Man, we speaking facts here, bro. Tell me a fact that I didn't say. Is it not a fact that Errol Spence fought the tougher competition at 147 pounds? Is it not a fact that Errol Spence fought nothing but world champions leading up to fight Terence Boy Crawford for undisputed? Is it not a fact that Errol Spence sold more pay-per-views and has the bigger fan base? It's not a fact that Errol Spence going on his 5th pay-per-view in a row when Terence Crawford had 3 pay-per-views that was broken up and they didn't do so well. You feel me? No matter how y'all try to slice it and dice it, Errol Spence is the motherfucking king of 147-pound division, and Terence Boy Crawford is the number 2 man. You know what I mean? Now, if y'all want to talk about the skill set between both of them fighting each other, okay, y'all might can say it's a 50-50 fight. I always said it's a 50-50 fight. But for us doing more, for us pulling in more money, for us being a hotter fighter, the bigger name, all that go to Errol Spence. All that go to Errol Spence. And when Terence Crawford want to try to come and discredit a fighter that was a tough motherfucking Yordenis Ugas, they got a way better resume than fucking David Albanesian, a better resume than fucking David Benavidez, a better resume than Jeff Horn, right? Come on, man. How you gonna try to discredit that dude, bro? How you gonna try to discredit him? Why didn't you go fight him and get the Super WBA up off of him, and then you'll be 2 scrap shorty like Errol Spencer be 2 scrap shorty? Huh? Why did you try to fight Yordenis Ugas? What's the reason? Because you didn't really make no effort, and then when Yordenis Ugas beat Manny Pacquiao and they mentioned Errol Spencer, Yordenis Ugas, you said, oh, you see, they trying to keep me out. They don't want me to fight Ugas. They want to just keep talking about Errol Spencer and these fighters. Like, come on, bro. Let's keep it real, fam. Like, I don't know what's going on through Terence Boy Crawford head or with his team, but they need to quit being so jealous and so envious of Errol Spence. They really do. Like, it's not hard to see that they jealous and envious of Errol Spence. It's not hard to see. The shit is reeking out your pores, bro. You can see it all over your face. You know what I mean? And it's because y'all think y'all accomplished so much more than Errol Spence, right? For us the accolades, that y'all think y'all should begin, more credit than EJ. Y'all feel like, oh, how people gonna just keep praising him over me when I did more than that dude? All he did was stay at one division for over a decade, and all he did was collect 3 belts. But in that decade and collecting those 3 belts, he made himself a bigger name, a bigger draw, right? He fought better competition, right? And you can't discredit that. You can't discredit that, bro. Boxing is about how many ads you can put in the seats and what you're doing on the business level. So the people that's always out there talking about, well, Terence Boy Crawford's making more than Errol Spence. He got this up front. Okay, he might got more up front, but when you add what Errol Spence got up front and his back end, yeah, he's making more than Terence Boy Crawford. Errol Spence already told that boy, we can show our tax forms at the end of the year to see who made more money. Like, y'all got to pay attention, man. Y'all got to pay attention, period. So when I'm looking at Terence Crawford trying to discredit, the top competition that Errol Spence fought, when he out here fighting C-plus fighters, motherfuckers that ain't even world champions and don't even deserve a shot at a WBO scrap, they need to shut the fuck up. They need to shut up. Because ain't shit night and day. Ain't nothing night and day. You feel me? That's why he should have gotten in the ring and signed that contract to prove it. Because people keep saying these things and hyping them up to where you feel like, oh, I don't need Errol Spence. You do need Errol Spence. You told Andre Ward you need that big fight to put a stamp on your fucking career because you haven't had that big fight check. Stop playing with us, bro. But how quickly you forget. How Terence Boy Crawford be a walking contradiction and can just say anything, and the crazy fanatics and faggotites just let him get away with it. But not Monty Brown TV. We gonna hold his fucking feet to the fire as a man should do. You know what I'm saying? As a man should do. Period. So at the end of the day, you can't discredit Yordenis Ugas when you already praised him, and a man that beat you in the amateurs, and a man that you had the opportunity to fight, but you didn't go try to fight him. Period, bro. Now, when it come back to you, and if he give you another opportunity, we're looking forward to you signing that contract, Terence Boy Crawford, and making the big fight happen. Until then, Errol Spence is the king of the welterweight division. He's done more than you. He's earned more than you. He's the A side, you the B side. And if you don't fight him, then your career probably will be remembered as the man that ducked Errol Spence in 2022. And that's a bad look on you, my boy. That's a bad look on you. I don't care what nobody say. You had the opportunity to fight Errol Spence. You said you did everything you had to do besides sign that goddamn contract. And we ain't gonna let that ride. Shouts out to EJ for showing people how to be the king of the welterweight division. Until then, it's your boy Money. It's the NSBC moving. Everybody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. You want to donate OG Money on Cash App. TreyHampton52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend. Hit that subscribe button. Like, comment, share the videos. And y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family.